biggest cancer we have in the country today, na niwaambie wanafunzi na walimu pia kwa hapa kwamba the biggest cancer we have in this country today is corruption. Corruption. Na corruption sio ti mambo ya hongo ya pesa ya matatu pale kwa barabara. Corruption, ni baadhi. Corruption in schools. Hii mwaka peke yake tunaambiwa kuna wazazi wamenunua barua za form 4 hizi, za class 8 hizi. We are being told that Kenya Alliance, kuna people are paying money to get letters for admission to high school. That's corruption. You come to our secondary schools, money is sent by government capitation, inakuja kileo, lakini kikuja badala ya kujenga choo, nasikia principal ndio huyo amenunua gari mpya. Principal kununua gari sio mbaya, lakini anunua pesa yake, sio ya wananchi. Pesa inakuja kidogo ya kufanya hii mambo ya capitation kidogo. CDF imeleta pesa shuleni kufanya renovation kama hii sasa. Ikiisha hivi pap na kuja wodi ya point, hatuna choo kwa shule. Na capitation inakuja. Nimesema kwamba ningependa sana walimu wetu tuongoze kwa uwazi. Ile kidogo tuko nayo tuitumie vizuri, ile nchi iende mbele. And that's why I agree with the president that we must fight corruption from its roots. Corruption in this country must be fought from its roots. The only place where sikubaliani nao kidogo ni kwamba hii mambo ya hongo, corruption, haiko kwa judiciary peke yake, iko everywhere. So corruption will be fought in parliament where I sit. It must be fought in the executive. It must also be fought in the judiciary. Let's not focus on the judiciary alone. Fighting corruption we should focus on every other strand and organ of government. And as a lawyer, I want to advise my fellow colleagues in Kenya Kwanza that we erode confidence of the public when we start naming individual judges in our rallies and public appearances. Our judges are not elected. Our judges don't have a platform where they will defend themselves. I want to request the president, I want to request the deputy president, and all of us in Kenya Kwanza, on fighting corruption judiciary, I'm with you. But let's not go on a mob lynch spree where we name judges in a public rally. He has no place to defend herself or himself. Where will she go? Where will he go? Let us do this corruption eradication methodically. And let it not be seen that we are targeting only judiciary. Let us target every arm of government so that if parliament is rotten, we deal with it. If the ministries are rotten, we deal with it. If judiciary is rotten, we deal with it methodically, without mob lynching, without public lynching of officials who have no chance to come to defend themselves in the functions that we have. That's very key for me. That's how we fight corruption. Sio kupiga kelele tu, hapana. Tuifanye vizuri kwa sheria na kubalia vile tutaifanya. Let's follow due process in doing that. Basi sisi kama viongozi tunachaguliwa kufanya kazi ya wananchi. We are elected to work for our people, represent our people, work hard for them, empower them. And I believe that education is the most important empowerment you can give to our kids. The next one, kama sisi watu tumechaguliwa, ni ku-empower watu economically. Let those of us who are lucky enough to be elected kupigiwa kura, tufanyie wananchi wetu kazi kwa bidii. Tufanyie wananchi kazi kwa roho moja, so that we grow them economically, socially, culturally, and education-wise. That's my prayer this year for those of us who are elected to serve as politicians. In the last 1 month, I've really been taken aback by my colleagues in the ODM. Yani mnena mataka tu, pale Raila yuko, Orengo yuko, Gavana Nyong'o yuko, Hayako yuko, na mnasema kwamba shida yenu kubwa sana katika nyanza hii ni kupigana watu wa Kenya Kwanza. Hiyo ni shida yenu katika maisha hii. Wale wachaguliwa, your biggest problem, your main manifesto is to fight those in Kenya Kwanza. physically. Na mnasema na naona watu wanapiga makofi that those who are elected, penye baba amekaa, wanasema kwamba their biggest problem this year is to physically assault those in Kenya Kwanza, not to empower anybody economically, not to provide jobs for young people. Their biggest issue, their biggest problem in this world is to fight Kenya Kwanza people. How stupid can people be? How low can leadership sink? But you go around, you go to CI, you say that your biggest issue this year ikinyoja Kenya Kwanza tenya hago bunde na hago gurungu kithi kisumba yojo kamano kithi igori be mane mpaka migoyo tongepora gore ndi yao gore penyi ni maonge. But I want to ask our leaders to tone down the rhetoric. This region called Nyanza is a region that has fought for democracy in this country more than any other region. More than any other region. And so when I see ODM top leadership assaulting people physically in funerals, fighting with guns in funerals, my heart bleeds. Because that's not who we are. That's not what our leadership should look like. I keep praying for them, that may God visit them this year, that they see peace, that they see these young people in these villages as people that they can help to get jobs, the people that can help do business, that young people in this part of the world would also grow the way the rest of the world is growing.
Directrice pour mettre les étudiants pour aller à l'école lycée.
I also want to thank our Member of Parliament for boosting our 2023 Class 8 candidates.
Les étudiants pour la très fière pendant l'examen du Kenya.
I want to congratulate
Next. Kujua hiyo. Hata kama unapata 50,000, 80, ukifuza wewe mimi na wewe.
Kama sit down team whether they sat.
Inakaa sawa kweli? Yaani umekuwa bright sana class 8 lakini sasa form 4 inakuwa ngori. 394 marks in class 8
na manaibu wa machifu wote tutajongea mbele ili tuweze kujitambua.
I'd also like to thank our MP for supporting us since we joined Form 1 financially, and that really contributed to a big part of
list PCC results, and I hope that throughout the time that is going to lead in Uganda, I hope that
So thank you everybody. Back to the program. May I now invite the constituency manager?
So I'll be speaking in French. So bonjour.
Bonjour. Good day to all.
Joyeux merci mon Dieu pour la bonne santé.
I will thank the
Good morning. Good morning once again. My name is George Harvey Uhuru. I sat my KCP in 2019 in Nyambiro Primary School. I got 415 and was called to...
Not many people came from far. Secondly, I would like to thank the Honorable for what he's doing to the students.
Fanya haraka tafadhali.
Honorable the MT and all the leaders present, parents and students.
Parents and students, my name is Fidel Castro, finished at KC School. I'd like to pursue nursing. Thank you. I got a B+.
Good morning. I'm Manyora, former student of Moiforces Academy, Lanet. I scored a B+.
If you go to high school, don't just sit there. Remember where you've come from and ensure you give your best, because you have to make the
usio na kifani, ama sio? Tunasherehekea, tunatuza, tunakuza na tunazingatia maandalizi yote ambayo mheshimiwa wetu Bwana David Ochieng.
Rangi ya viatu na brush iko wapi? Wazazi wananunua brush. Sasa kwa vijana, the only thing not there is the sanitary pass. Academy Lanet, Whitney Williams 50,000. Otieno Beatrice Okwado Ngia Girls 53. Sawa sawa. Utapanda kitanda ulale juu. Eh? Sawa sawa eh. Just stand there. We do 10, 10, 10 like that. Anaitwa Whitney Williams. Moyo Force Academy. Wapi mzazi yake? Maya Nyathini. Inchua.